Today we are up to see Bulguksa temple. It's about 10 kilometers from the center of Gyeongju where I'm currently staying. So we're going to take the bus. There are actually two really helpful circle buses in Gyeongju. So the 11 bus kind of goes one way from like a lot of the attractions back, and then bus 10 does the same route but like in the other direction. So really useful. We're here at the temple. I think this is like technically a park before the temple, but it's still very beautiful. A lot of the leaves have fallen off here unfortunately, but you know, we were expecting that. It's definitely getting colder here in South Korea, and so all the leaves are gone. Now I'm kind of just walking through the windy paths. There's like a wall up here, so I assume through there is the temple, but let's find out. So much bigger than I thought it would be. I don't know why, but look at this. Yeah. Temples everywhere. There's a lot of people here, including like a whole school group, but you know, it's still really nice, and it's huge apart from like the first entrance, which was really congested. Like all the people don't really bother you. Because basically this complex is a bunch of shrines. It's very similar to other places in Southeast Asia. You aren't allowed to take photos of them, but there's a bunch of golden statues in there. That was where I just was. Now let's keep exploring and see what else is here. I'm not sure what these structures are for. On the map it said this is where the stupa was, which is a word like a temple type structure that's really tall. I think that might be a bit much for Google Translate. Down this little beautiful walkway and bridge. It's very quiet here. I was gonna go up the mountain because you can take a bus up to another temple or something, but it's a bit later in the day now and I don't know, it doesn't seem like there's many more buses running up, and I don't know the schedule for how often they're coming back down. Before as well you could go up via the bus and then walk back down, so I wouldn't have had to worry, but because of a typhoon a couple months ago the track is closed because of damage, so the bus is the only way like up and down. So instead I think I'm gonna go back to where I took the bus and take the bus somewhere else. I'm at my next destination, which is the big lake here. I basically just took the loop bus until I found somewhere I wanted to get off, and this is where I wanted to get off. There's also like a full theme park here, which is kind of iconic. Not gonna lie, the sounds of people screaming on the roller coaster do detract a little bit from the serenity. of the lake, but it's still very beautiful. Travel, it can be really easy to, you know, get the tourist map out. Oh my god, there's a huge fish. Get the tourist map out and kind of cross off all the top things to do. And I'm sure this lake is on the top things to do, but sometimes just going to the places that you want to go to is about following your instincts, you know. This is great. There's birds, there's fish. That might not be for everybody, but that's just my thoughts anyway. This roller coaster does look fun though. We found the swan boats. There's always swan boats. I've just kind of wandered along the lake and ended up here, Pagoda, but it is dead quiet. There's no one else here but me. So I don't really know if I'm supposed to be in here or not, but I am in here. I guess this is some sort of theater or something. I don't know. Obviously no one in here now though. We've ended up in a museum, maybe on the outside of a museum, which would make sense, but they have a cat here, so. Okay, I did go inside. There wasn't really much in there though. It didn't look like a museum, and my feet, like my shoes, squeaked really loudly on the floor, and I was like, oh no. So I've left and come back out here. But if you know what this building is, let me know. Oh, it's been such a beautiful day, but I think it's time to locate the bus and head back towards my accommodation.